So the game is split into two halves, where you do the game and then there's the time skip, and it's good. It's good. Anyway, before we do our route split, Tiger's like, "Thanks, Bless, for finally agreeing to transport everyone to Okinawa." And Bless says, "I'm planning going on person to pick up Akane and Mihiro anyway." And they're like, and Kazuma suddenly wanted to really fight, and he's like, "Yeah, he wanted to protect his family. He's a good boy." Huma here says, "Do you think they'll want to join the fight for good?" And Bliss says, "I can't tell whether the kiddies want to join the fight for good tomorrow or never. Who even fucking knows with these guys?" Freeman says that Project W depends on the individual will of the fighters to fight. Unless the Valstalk crew can become motivated, then nobody benefits from their inclusion. Rather than stringing them along forever, he says that Tiger should give the RD Guns a certain job as their last contract assignment, the Nadesco. It's headed back to Earth, and Tiger wants to see it back in Nurgle hands in the Federation military. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to trick them a second time about the blowing up. Tiger has heard about the Nadesco's cargo of aliens who can communicate with humankind and the alien fleet pursuing them. And Tiger wonders if the Earth can afford having more trouble. So the Valstalk mission is to escort, with the Space Knights helping them out. And Bliss is like, "Sure, I helped them out before, sounds good to me." But Mikoto, incoming, emergency. The plane carrying Minister Dorian, Mamoru, and the Angel under Mythos protection has been hijacked. Whoops. Triple G's intelligence reports that it's the work of multiple organisations, and Freeman is hella fucking pissed. Fucking stinky dude who sucks. He's like, yeah, Freeman's like, "Why were all of the keys to Earth's future put on a single plane? That's fucking stupid. Why did this happen?" And then they get reports that the trouble that Dorian's plane had that caused, like the engine trouble, that caused Lena to board our guy's plane, sabotage. Lady Unas, you should have activate the preventer agent aboard the plane. Tyler says, "No, I don't want the Federation getting ideas about raiding the plane and putting all the hostages in danger." So, Triple G and the preventers head to the scene at once. And given that it's a plane that was hijacked, the Valstalk seems natural to get them to the thing. So we get our choice. Do we go to Nadesco? Or do we do the other thing? And seeing as this scene's cooler, in my opinion, we're gonna go, and it's the hardest stage in the game also. It's fucked up how hard it is. Anyway, Tiger says the Triple G remain the command center. He tells Bless to keep in touch. He's like, "Yep, carry out the contract in full. I'll tell you the good news later." Freeman gives Liger a disc full of info, and Liger says, "Don't let Tiger and Leo know that you've given me this." And all's fair in Love and Project W. And Liger's going to take that data and Mike back to America and continue his research. And he says he hopes he'll have Mike finished when he comes back. Liger leaves, and then Freeman tells Balzac to come out of hiding and says, "Pretty good work there, buddy." He's like, "Yeah, it took me a month to disable the locks on this room, but I did it." And then Freeman says that he knows that Balzac's really after the data on the Tekkamen for the Federation, but he just like, "I don't care about anything you've learned while working with the thing." Balzac's like, "Oh, you don't really? Oh, okay." And Freeman says, "But get your stinking corpse out of my sight right now that your mission's over." And Balzac's like, this data's going to be good for my career." And then Freeman, for his part, is like, the sword that this data on the Tekkaman, the Radon, the Zonda, and the Evoluder will forge will be a double-edged one, and it may end up at mankind's own throat. But there you go. Yeah, now we get to have a shitty time because I didn't upgrade these guys at all, like their stuff, but that's fine. Kazuma is writing his diary again. He says that he and the crew are helping with the hijack once Space Knight's head to the Nesco rendezvous. He's also heard that Mithril are pitching in independently with the hijacking, which is part of the course they love to fight terrorists. He doesn't trust them, despite his dad telling him that they're good people. Are they trying to make a name for themselves, or are they just arrogant? What's the deal? But he just wants this mission to be over so he can return to the normal trailer lifestyle. Like the Maxim says, be not fettered by anything. Despite Mithril being really good, don't know where the plane is. It disappeared somewhere between Okinawa and Haneda Airport, and it's believed to headed north into the Eurasia Union's territory. Since they fight the Atlantic Union and the Federation Army it controls, this is going to be trouble. They're probably not going to resort to open war, but power play probably going to be inevitable. Tessa laments how our folks underestimated the bad guys, and Mardicus says that no one's confirmed the hijackers are actually after Chidori. But given the mechanical trouble that Dorian's plane suffered, it's more likely that Relina's the target, but no one can rule out that both girls on the thing. But the strategists send in Mithril to avoid info on Kaname leaking to anybody else. But there's bigger things to worry than secrets right now. Callan says dryly that the world's turning faster than the strategists can see, as this incident proves. But the terrorists can't be allowed to monopolise two people pivotal for the world's survival, especially considering how harmful it would be if Whispered were to be revealed to the world. Apparently the spy satellite finally figured out where it is, and Callan advises counting on the poison within the enemy's bodies, and he says that's Sosuke who hopes to get them some kind of transmission. Anyway, at an anonymous military facility, someone who I can't tell from the picture because of the big bar in his face, but it's someone mysterious. He's congratulating Garon on his good work. His forces are converging with all due speed. He wants Garon to hand the girl over at once, and Garon says, "Hold your horses. Another client of mine wants the other girl dropped off in Eurasia first." And the other guy, Minister, says, "I don't give a damn about your schedule. Make Relina's hand off for top priority." Oh, it's the guy. It's the guy from Endless Waltz, the guy who gets Marimaya. Garon says the Eurasians are also interested in Relina, and they want to use her to fortify their stand in the Federation. He's like, "Oh, fuck you," and Garon's like, "Well, whatever. I know you don't like the Eurasians," but the Minister is furious that Garon and his boss are trying to play the two sides against each other, but Quicksilver Garon cuts him off. He says, "I'm not interested in anything that happens after I deliver the merchandise. I'm going to leave that to Mr. Silver." And all he wants now is for Relina plus a certain arms dealer to make him rich. Elsewhere in the base, the passengers of the plane are like, "We didn't land in Japan, did we?" Even Mamoru's oblivious parents have realised they're mixed up in something, but Mamoru's there is like, "Mamoru, don't run off this time like you did in Okinawa." And then Hana-chan does her thing where she's like, "I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid." Chidori tries to cheer her up and said that evil never prospers. And Sosuke is mad as hell because he watched the mystery man so closely that he missed the hijackers. And he said, "How did the hell did the hijackers avoid the body search at the airport? That could only mean a really good plan with some big organisation behind it." And then Gowron walks through the door. Fuck. Gowron says, "I'm not going to tell you all this bullshit political stuff. Here's the deal. Circumstances beyond any of your control have made you all my hostages." And Sosuke is like, "Shit, I can't believe he's fucking alive." And then Garon says, "I draw your attention to the RK-92 arm slaves out the window, and they will welcome you with open arms, unless you try to escape, and then you'll all get shot. So nobody try anything funny." He then asks everyone to join him in a little photo shoot for the benefit of the press, and he calls up Hana to stand next to him. And then Mamoru's like, hey, cut it out. And Garon's like, oh, brave boy. But I got no use for boys who give me the crepes. Mamoru's dad and Chidori are like, hey, don't pick on children. And then he's like, oh, okay, then fine, you can take her place. And don't resist unless you want that long hair of yours to get a little bit shorter. And then Relina steps in and is like, it's me you want! Release the rest of the hostages. And he's like, oh, Relina Peacecraft. No, well, yeah, it's my fault that you're playing at the engine trouble, but I'm not going to tolerate any obstacles to my job. And he instantly shoots bodyguards. And Sasuke's like, oh, no, don't! But it was too late. And then he takes both Chidori and Relina with him. But he does promise Relina that he'll release Chidori and the others once he's done with her. He then wants to make one more point. He's like, whoever said get down when I shot the secret police, I'm gonna cause a little ruckus. And then Sasuke's like, shit, Chidori is in, like, oh shit, if I die here, Chidori's fucking done. But before Garon can make an example of the boy, a steward drops a dish. One of the terrorists punches him, and it's like, wait, that guy, he did that. And Garon's like, oh, what was I gonna do? Well, whatever, doesn't matter. He orders his men to check the passengers' luggage, just in case there's anything he leaves. No cell phones work here, because they're really far out of their service zone, right? As the two girls get dragged off, the people inside can only wonder what will happen to them, but Sasuke's like, I'm going to get them back. Back in the Valstalk, we haven't heard any message from the hijack since it went into the Eurasian territory and vanished. Kazuma says that while we stay here, not knowing where they went, the plane's passengers are in danger. And Carrot sucks. Duo says, everyone but the ambassador should be totally fine, don't worry about it. Which means, if the bad guy's main plan doesn't work out how they want, they might kill all the rest of the passengers, as an example. Beep, 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 beep. Guy's magical cyborg arm beeps. It's Mamoru! Good thing that the pages are satellite-based rather than, like, cell phone coverage tower bullshit. And also even better that they didn't expect a grade schooler carrying one of them around. The signal's coming from Eastern Eurasia and it's an hour's flight away. Quattro tells Noin that he is in the area and he'll head straight to the scene once the hijacked jet's location is relayed. And he is codename Water, one of the Preventor's stoutest allies. And he's probably even aboard the plane already. And then Juro's like, oh, I can't wait, the inevitable tummy ache, this poison the bad guy swallowed's gonna give him. And apparently there's a message from Liger too. But anyway, Sasuke has snuck out of the plane and he's called up Kalinin on the Tuhaderanan. He's discovered explosives planted all over the plane's cargo hold, and they are beyond his skill or current equipment to defuse. Tessa tells him that the Triple G found this position, and thanks to the incognito boy agent of the Triple G. And Sasuke says, I don't know where they've taken Chidori, but I'm sure that she and Relina were the specific targets of the hijacking. Kalinin tells Sasuke to seek the girls out only as far as safety permits, because he's needed as a decoy. And Sasuke says, the enemy leader, by the way, is Gowron. He's acting differently from when we fought, but it's definitely Gowron. And he should know, because he shot him in the forehead once. Then, guards spot him and say, what are you up to? I'll shoot you if you don't tell me. And Sasuke hesitates when... bonk. Hero then says, I'm impressed that someone like me was among the students. And he introduces himself as Duo Maxwell, being a shadowy bodyguard. He doesn't want any thanks for saving Sasuke on the plane, but like Sasuke, thanks for saving him on the plane. He's like, just help rescue Relina. Sasuke says, I've got another mission, and Hiro says, the other girl must be one of the Whispered that Mithril marked. And Sasuke's like, oh, you know about that then? Where did you find that out? And Hiro's like, I have my sources. He says, I presume you won't be helping me. He said, go get to your mission while I get about mine. But before they do that, Sasuke gives Hiro a calorie mate, saying you must be hungry, because it's fruit flavoured because he can't stand anything else. And Hiro says, damn, thanks, I'm a fruit fan too. And then he runs off, and Sasuke tells Hiro that Garon is super fucking good. Chidori is currently having a weird x-ray machine, and she's not having a good time. And the scientist is like, I just need to find out if you're the real deal or not, and I'll get violent if you don't settle down. But he shows her a weird 3D image and tells her to keep her eyes open while he continues, and then suddenly she just starts saying loads and loads of technobabble. And she's like, what the heck's this all about? Yeah, it's like she's talking about the IFSS, the ECS, and like, what is this about? And the scientist says, you've known all this since before you were born. But yeah, she mentions 2D crystalline structure, ECS, non-invertible reactive transposition composite AF, IFSS retrospect, infinite chain information circuit, overroom 808, progenitor culture, ES, Leo culture, boosted gamma Griftan, and production array conductors at Galoria Comet. And she's like, what the heck is with all this? Stop! And the scientist's like, yeah, no, this is crazy. And Sasuke says, stop the machine, I've disabled all the guards. And the scientist says, I'm so close to get what I want. And Sasuke punches him and says, you only get one warning. The scientist says, who the hell are you? And Sasuke says, I'm the trash monitor. And I'm here to take out the trash. Hiro has made his way to Relina, and she's doing alright. Garon isn't very happy to see that Relina had a secret bodyguard, and he's even less happy that the green glowing boys were there too. He hates kids and tells Hiro he kidnapped Relina. She's his ticket to get in lots of friends worldwide, even if he has to reduce her to a drugged-up marionette. He will not, however, tell Hiro who he works for, and then someone in colony clothing fires a warning shot and says, hand Relina over, and it's throw a button. Warning, warning, warning. It's like, oh, it seems someone's raising hell elsewhere. And Garon's like, shit, they're getting the other girl. So he runs off and leaves the scene to Troa. So, Troa currently working for the bad guys. How's that for shitty? Anyway, Mission 9, Fighting Boys and Girls. Yeah, no, Super Robot Wars games are full of fucking text and story, because they generally try and cover in full, like, every series that's in it. As they run away, Chidori's like, Sasuke, who the hell are you and what the fuck's going on? He says, I've been watching you since before I came to the school and I don't know what's going on. He says all he knows is that she's special and that certain intelligence organisations would love to use her in their biology experiments, and he's been posted to her side by Mithril, a secret army beholden to no nation specialised in anti-terrorist action. He mentions the SRT squad, his Uru 7 call sign, and other details. He's like, are you okay? Are you like delusional or having the fucking paranoid schizophrenic break? Sasuke then jumps on her, and she's like, groper, pervert. And he's like, sorry, I saved you from the grenade. The RK-92s, he's like, shit, they're the Eurasian colours. And Mamoru pops out, he's like, this way, this way. He's like, my dad's gonna be so mad, but I'd rather save the people who've kept my secret safe. And then Sasuke's like, you must have called Triple G, right? And he's like, we just need to hold out until they arrive. It's okay. Hiro's here. Bum, 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 bum. What's that falling from the sky? Oh shit! It's the Gundam, the Angel of Death. Hiro tells Relina not to worry about Troa. He's surely got plans of his own. So Mamoru tells Sasuke out about who's duo and who says, oh no, this guy is Hiro Yui, the duo's a guy with a ponytail. And then Hiro tells Sasuke save Relina and tells him to take his target and get out of here with Mamoru. And Sasuke's like, I can't do that, there's explosives aboard the plane. And then Hiro tells Relina to hang on while he repays Sasuke's kindness for the energy bar. Mm. Bum 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 bum. And now I want to put him on this square because it's got loads of regen and defense. We can't use these two attacks, can't use this attack when people are too close, so we've got the machine gun and his beam saber. And Hero's good, but he's definitely mostly a melee man. Not a melee man, a shooting man, the opposite of the thing I said. But once we filled him with things, he'll be much better. But yeah, Super Robot Wars games are packed full of text and story. It's crazy the amount of stuff in them. Like this game covers Endless Waltz, Full Metal Panic, and Fumofu. All of Gal Gaigar. All of Tekkaman Blade 2. Not much of Tekkaman Blade 1. It sort of just glosses over it because they were in the previous game. A little bit of Seed Destiny. A lot of Astray, a little bit in Nadesco, but Nadesco was more depth in the game before this in J, but it covers all of Prince of Darkness, the movie thing. It does Detonator Orgun. Nice work, Hero. But yeah. Oh, he's nearly getting them though. Hero's good. Nice work here. Yeah, see, that dude was far enough away that you got shot by the big gun, which I shouldn't have skipped, but there you go. Okay, Mamoru's trying to get everybody to safety down below. Sasuke tells Chidori to run with Mamoru while he holds the fort, and she's like, "You're just a military otaku nerd, you can't be a use." But she's like, "No, wait, I know how these bombs work. Get out of the way, amateur." He's like, "What the hell's going on?" She said, "I think it was something to do with that medical scan they gave. It got me, giving me a headache." But anyway, she severs the antenna for receiving external commands, and the bomb switched to timed mode. Mamoru then grabs the bombs and is going to fly them away to protect his family and everyone. But he can't get far because he's only a little boy and his arms are getting numb. But luckily, it's your boy, Mike. Glad to see you again, friend. So he grabs Mamoru. Go ahead. Let's go, buddy. And they throw the bombs and they're fine. He's like, "What the hell, Mike?" And he's like, "I learned that my friends are in danger, so I left the flight to America and came in on your signal, Mamoru." Fucking Mike Hines. Anyway, he's like, "Run! Run away, Mike." And then Mike's like, "Nah, don't worry, the time has come for me to beat up the bad guys." And Mamoru's like, "But Mike, how can you fight them?" And Mike's like, "I got fighting spirit." Mike, "Oh yeah." And he changes from a goofy little radio thing to a flying dude with a guitar. And it's sick music. And he's like, "It's me, Mike Saunders the 13th. Let's rock and roll, baby." And Chidori wishes that Kyoko was here to see this, and Sasuke's like, "Don't worry, we'll see your friends again, but we gotta use this chance to get out of here." But now I gotta dodge, because otherwise Mike will get fucking murdered. But sound, stand by, come on, rock and roll, we're gonna blow the roof off. Go, Mike, beat the bad guys. Go, Mike, go, Mike. He's good. But yeah, I didn't manage the enemy spawns at all, which is part of what makes this fucking hard, because Mike can very easily die here and that's game over. There we go. Got lucky. So let's save. Okay. So we'll focus. Mike has different spells in this mode compared to the other mode, and his other mode can also repair and resupply. But this one has Disc P, which gives +5 morale, and Disc M, which fucking rocks your socks off. But we should get over here to where it's good. This game, rock and roll, baby. Mike Owens, he's really good. He's the American super robot. So why wouldn't he be a dude flying around on a rock and roll thing? Hero also has 2 map attacks: the double beam, the twin beam rifle, and the rolling thing. The animation on the wings there is really good. Bum, 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 bum. Womp. Teleported that dude to fucking space and then killed him while falling down into the atmosphere? Sick. I don't actually know if Mike gets the benefit from the things, but he also can't land, so I think if you can't land, you do get the benefit. Because you're just fucking stuck. So I think it just lets you off. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Missed me, buddy. This game, let's go. He's like Basara, but a robot. Mike is from a series. He's from Gal Gaigar. He's the American Brave. Leo Shishio, Guy's dad, made Gal Gaigar. He didn't make Gali and the robot. Obviously, he came from space, but he made the Horyu and Enryu, and then he didn't make the 2 Chinese ones. Anyway, Sasuke's buddies show up. Mao goes, "Who the fuck is this guy? This rockin' robot." And then Sasuke goes, "Oh, it's Mike." She's like, "What? Hiya." And Kurt's like, "I can't believe that little fucking clown turned into this rock star. But whatever, we'll worry about it later." Mao scoops up Chidori and gives Sasuke his M9. There you go, buddy. Get in. And then Kurt says that Tessa sounded pretty worried about Sasuke and he should take Chidori somewhere safe. Sasuke has other ideas. He wants personal payback for all the crap that everyone got put through by Gauron. And Kurt says, "Okay, I'll take her to safety instead." And she's like, "No, an amateur like Sasuke shouldn't be piloting a mech." And Sasuke's like, "Amateur? I'm no amateur. I'm a specialist." And she's like, "Oh shit, it was you in the Bonza thing that swam to this robot." And he's like, "Yep." So he calls up Hero and tells him his mission won't be complete until he's got Relina safely home. And then he says, "Call me Hero." And he's like, "Sure thing." Yeah, okay, so he calls him Yui. And he's like, "Just call me Hero." And then Relina's like, "Damn, Hero's really relaxed around this guy. He's normally so shut off." Exactly, he feels like a 90s children's Sunday morning radical Transformers. Exactly, that's him. All the Braves, everything in Gal Gaigar, they all have like Transformer faces because they were designed by a lot of the same people. More bad guys show up, and they're like, and so he's like, I'm gonna pay you back for wrecking my vacation. And then Kurtz tells Chidori that Sasuke doesn't really joke, so this is for real. But Sasuke's good, Hero's good, and the Zero system gives him like plus 10 to whatever stats. He's good, but we just gotta sit and chill out on this one. Yeah, can't be the knife weird frog dude. No, Mike, don't die, Mike. Mike! Fucking Mike. And Kurt sits here in the forest with Chidori, which is how it went down in the TV show too. I'm gonna do that. We'll go here for the... And Sasuke's thing is he's got the shotgun. He is more short to medium range than Mao. But his shotgun's fucking gnarly. The box gun. Get her on there for the extra defense too. She'll knife that guy. Michael rock that guy's socks off. And Hero Yui will murder this clown. And we can't do anything with Kurtz because he's just out of the fucking way. It sucks. He doesn't join in. All enemy units down. Mao starts to thank Mike for helping turn this around. And then Sasuke says, "It ain't over yet. Not until he comes out." And then here's Gowron in a next generation silver arm slave, and he's like, "It took a while to boot up, but I'm here." He decides that the colonial representative's useless for not stopping Hero, which is he's talking about Choa, but he's like, "I can't believe that Kashim's here with all these high school students." Like Gowron, and that's what he calls Sasuke. That's Sasuke's real name. It's Kashim. Mike and Mamoru are like, what's he talking about? And Kurt's just like, "I really wish that the backup was here." And Mao says it's taken a while to get through the Eurasian blockade. They got to ferry all the people on the jet out. Gowron asks Kashim what he's been up to. How's Kalinin doing these days? How did you... And like, "Do you want to know how I survived getting shot in the face?" I'm like, "Yeah, how?" And he says it's from chitinous growth from an old wound. It stopped the bullet and saved his life. But as far as I'm aware, in the series and in Z3, it's titanium plate. Maybe in the manga, it's just scar tissue. But as far as I know, in everything else, it's like he had a titanium plate put in, and it bounced, like the bullet bounced off. He says, and Sasuke says, "Well, easy enough. If you're still alive, all I gotta do is send you back to hell." Mao tells Uru 7 not to overdo it. He's like, "If I can cut off the head, then it'll all be done." And Garon's like, "Let's go, Kashim. I wanted to fight you again for a real long time." Bum, 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 bum. And he's good. He's really fucking good. You're pretty cheerful, Garon. Thanks. You've missed a lot. I've got so much to ask you in so little time. I'm supposed to wipe you all out and go scramble the girl's brains. It's a treasure hunt. What was that? What do you plan to do with Chidori? She's a whispered. Yeah, that one's definitely a whispered. A whispered, that's what Hero said. She's got black technology locked away in her pretty little head. Say, a method for using the Lambda driver. Whoever has the girl gets to knock the balance of military power right over. Huh? That girl had such power hidden away. It's true, we know of several whispered. Mithril's taken on the task of keeping them safe. And that's enough exposition for now. My sponsors are an impatient bunch. But Garon's fucking gross here. He's gonna miss because it's pretty set, but later on he's really gross. But he mostly taunts Sasuke and calls him Kashim. He's like, I know you can do better than this, Kashim, unless your time with Mithril has left you soft. Kurtz is worried. The M9 is better than anything the army have, but it can't even touch Garon's stuff. Gowron doesn't want this to be over so soon, but his bosses will get annoyed if he didn't hurry this up. So Sasuke's like, "You talk too much, Gowron. Let's get ya." Gowron. And unfortunately, nothing. Lambda driver. It's too good. Let's go, Kashim. Kashima. This is it for Route 7, he's dead. He died. Sasuke has no idea what just fucking happened. Kurt's like, holy shit, he fucked up the attack, what an amateur. And I was like, no, it was perfect, what the heck? I don't know, how didn't it do any damage? And he destroyed an M9 in a single blow. And, what is it, Hero? Hero just got a message from the Zero system saying that we cannot beat this arm slave. Chidori then explains about the Lambda drive and its system capable of converting offensive or defensive willpower into pseudo-matter that makes those wishes come true. And it's like, Chidori, yo, Chidori, hey! But she doesn't seem to be able to hear him. But since Kashima's dead, Garon's going to call in his sponsors, the people who were behind Drilling's kidnapping. And they've got mobile suits that no one's ever seen before. And they're the Serpents. Garon has heard of the new Serpent module and is surprised they bought a lot, but still he's interested in what they can do. Mao asks Hero to use his flying mech to take the two girls out of here, but Wu-Fei is like, not so fast, Hero! Choa tells Wu-Fei not to forget their mission is to bring Relina back alive. And Wu-Fei is like, drop the woman, Hero, and fight me! No. I'm gonna fight you anyway! But luckily, help is on hand. Bum ba da bum bum. Yeah! That's Mike. Yeah, it really is fine, don't worry. It's like, do it. Anyway, Mario introduces everybody here. Says Relina's safe while saying that Zero said we won't be able to beat the terrorists, and Wu-Fei says that yeah, Wu-Fei's like, hey, it's me, hi, and Hero says you're with the enemy, and they're like, oh, and Choa's here too. Kazuma says, who are these two? And Joe says they're old allies, but we didn't know where they were, but I didn't think they'd be working with terrorists. Yeah, there you go. And Mao and Kurtz introduce themselves and like, please help keep Chidori safe. Sasuke's definitely alive, and we're going to need your help, our help rescuing him. And then Garon's like, wow, all these Mistral, Triple G and Preventer units all here. I'm going to have a big old feast murdering all of you. And now he like auto-casts Zeal and Strike and shit, and it's fucking awful. And the Carrot's like, buh! And Mira's like, shit, you can feel the power emanating from it. And Kazuma is like, I'm gonna get right up in his grill and make him pay for this mess. And the hero says, don't underestimate the mech, we'll die. Yeah, okay, so he auto-casts Focus and Zeal every turn, and Zeal is yet to go again. It's the Lambda driver. Yeah, there you go. You're an annoying little thing. Go on mute or something. In your dreams, you can't turn down the soul of rock and roll. Rock and roll no tamashi. And this is probably where Mike dies. Just straight up. He's just fucking toast. Also, definitely fuck Wu-Fei, right? Hero, humanity has a moment of peace. What do you have? You don't have an answer. That's right. Soldiers have gained nothing. That's why I must fight. Wu-Fei's got a really good cut in, though. Yeah. Just sitting in his thing in his stupid shitty shirt. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, but Garon's fucking gross. He's got the super barrier and Zeal and Focus. He didn't want to abuse it today. He can't make Noin not get murdered though, unfortunately. Oh, did he get healed to full? Yeah, he did. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so I need to send some people up here to deal with these guys. I need to send some people down here to deal with these guys. But Trower is here, and if he actually gets on you, you fucking die. But luckily, you're right. And I want to kill Wu Fei because it's free shit. But yeah, his 2 map attacks, Twin Beam and the Rolling. And the Rolling actually does get this entire fucking area. It's super nuts good. Target locked. Get him, buddy. Fuck Wu Fei up. Wu Fei Chang. Chang Wu Fei. Nope. Missed him. Which sucks. Okay. The fucking Dragon Boys are separated. I'm happy with 3% chance. Yeah, the Serpents are strong, and they're really good, but their big range attack is really inaccurate, relatively. Now we gotta go faster, get over to these guys, because otherwise Duo will get shot the fuck down without recourse. You got him, buddy. Sliced and diced. And then we've got to deal with Gowron, and Gowron's actually fucking gross. So let's send in everyone's favourite true hero. Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure he's actually just going to get shot the fuck up by these guys. So, no, you know what, fuck it. You can get shot up. We'll just have to kill this guy. There you go. That's a good spot. You can get all of them. And got him. Courage. It's good. G-Stone. Beam shot launcher. Let's go, Kazuma. That's Mihiro. Mihiro's hairbands are the Banpresto logo, like the Gundam eyes. Okay. Just have his little point. Just fucking murdered that dude, straight up. That's a good dynamic kill. The transition back to plane mode is really good. I like that a lot. Boom, boom, ba-da, boom, boom. Look at this shit. God Can't fucking do it. Can't touch him. Can't fucking touch him. Hey, come on, rock and roll. Disc P. Alright. I don't know what the P stands for. I'm pretty sure it's pumped. Because it pumps you up. I really want to kill that fucker though. Like, real bad. Hopefully we can get Gowron to try and bop that idiot. And Duo's up here on his own. Yeah, sure. Duo can take him out, it's fine. I wish the Dragon Bros had been ever so slightly closer together, but it's fine. Duo getting all the bops though, right? What's the matter? Doshite. Everything alright? Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum. And you died. Like with the power rock and roll. Okay, so Duo got outranged by one of them. See, everybody else garbage, but Gowron, like this, like Gowron right now, this fight, hardest fight in the game for sure, easy. Oh, see? Look at that shit. Support attacked Mike, just fucking killed him. He's gone. He died. Rip in piss Mike. Focus, Zeal. Yep, that'll fucking sting, alright. These two clowns can't hit shit. As it goes on, Chiri has lost hope of victory, and Kurtz is like, shit, we need to find Sosuke, but whatever. He's got to take Chiri close enough to get visual confirmation. Hiro says he's got the only mech capable of getting Chiri over there to have a look at the stupid wanky thing. And Wu-Fei says he's not going to allow it.